Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, July 15th, 2020. The cat is super excited and so am I, because I am going to continue building the museum, which is super cool, but first I like to find out where the Enderman is hiding that is making the noise. Maybe the Enderman already has teleported away, which would be fine. I'm quite sure it grabbed some of our dirt, but oh well, that's what Endermen do, right, sheep? Well, guess this means yes. Must mean that I'm right. Yeah, so the Enderman has vanished. That's fine. Let's release the horse and say goodbye to our black sheep friend and travel over to the building site. So, the chaos, the stress continues. So many things, so many Zoom calls again, that's crazy. That's just crazy. I think yesterday I had 5 Zoom calls or so. Well, this also included my teaching, but still 5 times being in front of the camera, talking to people. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot indeed. But on Monday I had a meeting in real life. This might sound weird and strange these days, but yeah, a meeting in real life. This was cool, it was super cool, because for some reason, as usual, I'm often surprised how I end up in various situations and projects and whatnot. I got involved in a project that deals with the implementation of augmented reality in safety critical environments. In this particular case, it's about using augmented reality in the process of doing a surgery, so that the doctors as well as the assistants can monitor all the settings, all the parameters of the patient, and yeah, react in time, or maybe react better because they have everything in one view, and the view is still there even though they turn their head or so, which is a really cool and exciting project. And so we ended up in the training room, for surgeons. And they do have a pretty impressive and almost scary simulator. They do have some kind of mannequin-like doll, which looks super realistic. And not only that, the doll itself looks super realistic. It also has human characteristics. So, for instance, if you if you shine some light into the doll's eyes, the pupils start to close and open. So if you shine light into the doll's eyes, it starts to close. And if you move away with the light, the pupils widen again. So this is scary. Also, it's breathing. So when you hold your hand above the doll's mouth, you can feel the breathe of the doll, and that's crazy. This is super crazy. Not only being able to breathe, the doll also has a pulse. So when you grab the doll's wrist or so, and you put your finger at the appropriate position, you can feel and measure the pulse, the doll's pulse, which it was just crazy. It was just crazy to see what crazy and amazing training environments they offer for medical training. So this is super cool. This is really exciting. I was super excited as we've been there. So was our partner who's collaborating from the clinic. He was really excited from our work. We had the HoloLens 2. The HoloLens is an augmented reality head-mounted display. So it's not really like glasses yet. It's for calling it glasses. It's a little bit too heavy, but it's already quite light. The field of view is better than the HoloLens 1, but still not super amazing. But still, the thing is cool. The HoloLens was pretty cool, was really nice to wear, and it was very exciting to... How many stones do I need? Oh no, this is the furnace. I need this one. Well, let's get 32 stone bricks. All right, nice. So yeah, this was a great experience, and I'm super excited about the continuation of this project to get a first evaluation done when we have some kind of augmented reality system ready and going that we can implement and use in this operation room, and do some user studies. I think this will be super cool and will be super exciting, will be great results, especially because of this using augmented reality in safety critical situations. So this, as I said, was just exciting. This was super cool, and so there was some fun. There I had some fun at work. Yesterday there was just a lot of meeting and planning and preparing and doing things, but yeah, that's just the continuation of what I discussed on Sunday of the writing those proposals. We will see when this craziness ends. Well, it will definitely end on July 29th. So I just have to hang in and keep going. Although this is rather stressful, and I don't know. I do have the impression that all this work also affects a little bit my performance when running, which might be the case, that I am too much thinking about other things. So this is a little bit weird. I need to observe this a little bit. If it's just, it might have been also just the fact that it was way too warm yesterday as I was running. So everyone is happy about sunshine, but me, I'm not so much happy. I mean, sunshine is great during the winter when you have a very beautiful snowy environment, but during summer, sunshine is not so great. It's already warm enough. We don't need sun anymore. We don't need more sunshine. So yeah, there's that indeed. And I think that's already it. What happened since the last time? Because yeah, last time the episode came out a little bit late, and so there wasn't, the Sunday was already over. I can't report on Sunday, and yeah, so here we are. Also on Monday I wanted to record an episode on the Sebbi and Friends server. I had everything ready. Computer was running, recording software was running. I was sitting in front of the computer. I made sure that I have enough free disk space, that I'm not running out of disk space, and that everything is set up for running. And then I got a request from a friend. She needed help with some of her, what was it? I think submitting a paper or so. And yeah, after having helped her and having had some more discussion and some just general leisurely conversation, it already was past 8 p.m. and I haven't had dinner, so I had to prepare some food, and after having enjoyed food, it was, I don't know, past 9:30 or just shy of 9 p.m. and so I was not really in the mood anymore to, okay, let's do very motivated and engaged recording. So yeah, even if I think and plan to do some recording, something will happen and keep me away from it. Luckily I can... Ooh, hi! What is this? No. What was this all about? This was not cool. It was not cool at all. I need to be super careful now when I enter the building after a night. I haven't expected that. Why are they doing this to me? This was not fair. This was, well, quite uncool. Those creepers. Those creepers, they are just scaring me. This is too much. Do I have some more cobblestone? No, I don't. And how... Yes, I do have enough diorite, and I do have some andesite, which is nice. Maybe we can even finish the roof. Luckily we haven't blown a huge hole in the museum, thanks to those creepers. Yes, I have to make sure that there's enough light once we're about to finish it. Alright, let's turn you into polished diorite. Let's turn you into polished andesite, and let's turn you into stone bricks. Nice. And I need cobblestone. Perfect. So, yeah. Hopefully today I can get on the Sebbi and Friends server. Hopefully today I can... Oh no. Maybe not. Maybe not. Not sure. There's a high chance that something will interfere with the plans of me recording something this evening. So, yeah, guess I will do some recording on Thursday or so. Yeah, I think that's all that happened since last time we spoke. So let's... I kind of like this. When I look away from the unfinished part, and I just have this perspective, then this looks cool. It looks super nice. Of course there will be some trees. I have to plant some trees soon. But this is nice. This is really nice. I mean, we need to make sure that we are not dropping down here to our death or so. But it's coming along nicely. It looks cool. It really looks nice. And yeah, so let's answer Matthew's question. Right, there was one last question left of him. What is the fictional setting that you find the most interesting? What is the scientific setting? Too much science in my life. I start to mix up this. What is the fictional setting I find the most interesting? to some degree science fiction. I mean, Rescue Mark Watney, The Martian. The Martian is really a cool movie. But overall, I'm not so much into science fiction. I mean, they're cool movies. There are definitely lots of cool movies. I'm also not so much into this superhero genre, because especially with superheroes, they always win. I mean, sure, that's the main concept behind those superhero movies, but I find it rather boring. Okay, there's a new evil thing which has a power the superhero can't overcome. So the superhero gets defeated, and just in the moment before this, the supervillain destroys Earth, takes over Earth, does something to Earth, the superhero finds its magical, amazing new power and can, in a very dramatic and presented in lots of effects battle, the superhero defeats the supervillain. And yeah, I mean, this is the standard plot of every superhero movie. Sure, that it's entertaining if you're interested in a lot of explosions and fancy effects and graphics and CGI and so on, but no, I'm not so much into that. So yeah, superhero genre is not so much of my personal taste. Sci-fi, as I said, is cool, but it depends. It depends a lot on what. I mean, if you go for some of the sci-fi situations like Minority Report or something like this, where they often, sci-fi, as the name suggests, deals with the utilization of technology in the near future or in a distant future, and all the opportunities that arise from using this technology, or maybe downsides of using it, which of course is cool and it's interesting. But on the other hand, maybe this is also why I'm asking myself if I'm really in the right position, if I'm really doing the right job, is a thing that surrounds me on a daily basis. I mean, not that I'm living in the future or so, but with our research of virtual reality and using always the latest technology and whatnot, it feels like as if I'm already in such a situation where my life is dominated by technology, which, I mean, is I guess the thing for most of us. I mean, everyone is using their cell phones, everyone is using computers, and is dependent on those devices to get the daily life running and going and to stay in contact and whatnot. And sure, that's great, and we are not yet living in the Matrix, but still, I think that since we are already living in such a technology-dependent society, sci-fi lost a little bit of its appeal. I mean, when we look back into the history of sci-fi and of movies and all this thing, I guess it was cool. It was very exciting in many years, 20, 30 years ago, 50 years ago or so, when all those technologies we have right now were still far away, and when you were just thinking about, hey, how cool would it be to have this or that or whatever device and thing. Sure, we don't have all the devices and opportunities as portrayed in a sci-fi movie. Still, we are in a world where technology plays such a critical role, and this is, I guess, really the point where I feel a little bit, okay, that's too much technology. So yeah, however, this some of the movies that combine both, like superheroes and techno sci-fi, like the Transformers, are entertaining. I have to at least acknowledge this, that Transformer movies are exciting and entertaining. I'm even considering watching them again. They have some kind of summer movie flair to me. Maybe I will watch some of them again. Oh, speaking of watching a movie, I'm not sure if I discussed this, but recently I watched this latest Apollo 11 movie that was created out of the original footage of the first lunar landing. And this movie is just great. I can fully recommend this movie. This was really exciting. I really enjoyed every bit of this movie. But this was reality and not sci-fi. So yeah, in the end, I think the fictional setting I enjoy the most is fantasy, because fantasy is really a thing where I do have the feeling with the rise of technology, we lose a little bit the feeling for magical things or so, and especially sci-fi fantasy movies have often very cool characters and settings. They often play in some kind of magical landscape scenario where I think, hey, I would enjoy going hiking there. This would be super cool if I could just go out there, hike around, explore the setting. So, oh, sunset already. I think we have to finish the roof next time, but we made good progress. Hey, look at that. This is cool. Super cool. This looks quite interesting. It will be even cooler once we have the trees growing here. Let's make sure that we can leave this building without being attacked by creepers again. So yeah, I think the setting of fantasy often is in areas where I personally would like to be, what I like to explore, and also with those magical creatures, there are often things possible that are not possible right now, even with technology. I mean, sure, let's have a device that allows us to speak to animals. Sure, would be great, but that's just technology based. But in fantasy, with fantasy, you might have magical creatures, animal-like creatures that have that can talk, that have, I mean, every creature has their own personality, that's for sure. Every animal has their own personality, but an even more developed personality. So yeah, I think with all the things that are possible in a fantasy universe, I think this is the coolest thing. Also, when you, hey, this Enderman is stealing my dirt. Well, can't really find out where he got it from, I guess. So, well, be happy, Enderman. I give you that. Hey. Some free arrows, which is nice. Hey, you. Aha. Alright, nice. Horse, are you okay? Horse is okay. Yeah, so I guess my answer would be fantasy, because yeah, evoking magic and casting spells and being able to talk to creatures, having dragons and all this fancy stuff. I think this is really what I would enjoy the most and what I prefer the most. And with that thought, I think we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it and hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you.